Hey, good morning, folks.
Morning.
It's still dark. It's close to 6 o'clock. It's a little bit raining still. We're on our way to hell.
Highway to hell.
Now we're going to Hölle Illmitz again after quite some time. We don't know what the weather brings us. Maybe not even a sunrise, at least in terms of clouds. But we're spending time together and we're having fun together. We're almost awake.
Almost. And by the way, I didn't have a coffee this morning. It makes this situation very tricky for me.
Yes. So let's see what the day brings us, and we'll see you when we set up our stuff. See you later. Hi guys, back in Illmitz-Hoelle. You see we have a quite nice cloud coverage. I have put it on ultra wide. I hope you're seeing quite nicely. There's a little bit of water now on this side of the setup, and we'll see what.
Okay, already some birds running around in the water. You see over there? I have no idea what it is, but you see some movement.
Yeah, that's too far still. Anyway, I am having fun. It's not really hard raining, it's just cloud coverage. It's cool but not too cold. No mosquitoes. Few spiders hanging
compared
around.
to last time we are
Mosquito free. I hope it
Free?
stays this way. Actually there should be more, right?
some nice clouds in the sky. What will give us for sure some nice shots.
Yep.
Maybe you can hear the birds in the background. The seagulls are already here, having fun.
Actually, I would have preferred if they would have set up this station on the other side, on the little lake. Well, where's the other? There is some lookout, right? Is it in this direction, or is
It's
it more,
in this
more
direction. It's
directly behind the trees?
500 meters.
Yeah. But there are also no lookout to this little Stinkersee. That's how it's called. Stinker is bad smelling. To stinking is bad smelling.
Bad smelling lake.
Yeah. After myself.
But if you look over there, you can see the rain coming down.
Yep.
Look at this cloud. Yeah, it's not only to be out at good weather. If a lifestyle photographer, you took every opportunity to be outside with your friend and having fun.
Yes.
So I'm without any filters today. I'm not sure. Let's do that here. I raised a funny discussion last time on Facebook because I took a caption of some contrails, chemtrails, call them whatever you want.
Yes.
And they looked so unreal that the whole Facebook crowd told me, that's trickery, you use Photoshop, you use whatever. I said, no, I'm not using Photoshop. That's how it looks like. This cannot be.
And there's much more obvious stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's not good. Is it? I think I have the wrong plate again.
Deja vu. Always the same. What? No. Ah, there it is. Very good. Good, good.
Was hast du jetzt drauf? What kind of lens have you on?
My standard is
18 to 55.
it's 20 to 60 or 12 to 60.
Okay. Oh, wow.
That's my.
And which one are you using right now? Approximately.
It's 30 millimeters,
Okay.
and I'm trying 4.9 with.
Alright.
Let's see. 10th of a second. Let's see what this. By the way, is it the same spider as last time?
I don't know.
But you just caught
It's
breakfast.
in German it's a White-Spinne, definitely.
You just caught her breakfast.
Yeah.
So maybe this gives a good composition. The spider in the background. Ah, she's the first.
I don't know. You really have to focus on the spider. It will be too dark. That's not working, I think. That's a very tough shot.
We need better light.
Alright.
So maybe if you can hear from time to time this noise in the background, not coming from the birds, but it sounds like shooting. It's the guys want to protect the grapes against the starlings, and that's why they are making this.
Nice. It's really cool, huh?
So I'm still not happy with my setup.
Me neither. Well, same problem as you, battery. But I have the other one with me. Oops.
Is it you or is it a bird?
No, it's a bird. It must be really quite close to us in the reeds.
like some tea?
Yep, definitely. That's not it. Thank you. Sure.
So I hope you like it. It's called heavy metal. Hot.
Yep. There you go. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. It's without rum, by the way.
Yep. Unfortunately. Look, that's either a heron or a stork crossing.
Yeah, I think because the storks are already gone.
Ah, okay. Are they already gone?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they're back on their way to Africa.
But the swallows are still here, right?
Yep.
That's a tasty tea. What kind of?
It's really called heavy metal.
Okay.
Sonnentor heavy metal.
Ah, all right. Well, there's one mosquito.
Ah, look.
Ah, Weihe have. Ah, Weihe, Weihe. Some sort of buzzard. Cool.
Sun is already coming.
Mm-hmm. But we are lucky. There's just above the horizon. There's not so much clouds. Maybe we are really super lucky. A little bit of wind, so there's no.
So we had a tough week,
Yeah,
so therefore it would be great.
you can
to have
say
some
that.
luck.
My personal opinion, no daytime job is worth it. No.
So it looks like today I will hunt for some seagulls. Trying to
This
improve.
always, when I stand here, this one is always the same height though.
Yeah.
It's the stupid thingy. I have to look closer. This one's from the bird. Viewing from the station. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Good reminder. Thank you.
So I think we are super lucky.
Yeah. Where are you focusing? There is
ISO do you?
200. Yep.
Maybe you have seen in the early 80s Flash Gordon.
Yeah, sure.
And if you look towards the clouds here to the sun, it's the same scenery.
Yeah.
Expecting Vulkan coming up.
Sehr schön. very cool. With the I have a tripod with a ball bearing, so that I have easy access to swivel it. But whenever I tighten the knob for this ball, then it pulls down my camera and my lens. I hate that.
Especially with the big one.
Yeah, it's really annoying. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah,
So I will go back to my seagulls on the other side.
yep.
Before, just another cup of tea. You want more?
Yes, please.
You still have a bit.
Yep. And then I turn off the B-roll.
Well, we will show you again then.
Cheers. We will show you then again what we came up with. We'll stay, of course, some time longer because it's really nice scenery. It's a little bit cloudy, nevertheless. I think we have quite some light at last, or at least. And yes, so we will keep you up to date with
See you
our
later.
images. See you later.
Welcome back, folks, to our channel. What the heck? Set the professional audio in audio settings in our Zoom call. Wow, super duper hijack in the greetings. That just popped up on my Zoom app. Nevertheless, so back again. Welcome back to our channel, The Second Look. I'm here, Martin, with my best friend Norbert.
Hi folks, welcome back again.
Yes. We are two very passionate hobby photographers and watch one of our other videos for a full intro. And we have been out again. We have been an on-site video again in a place called, in a village called Illmitz. And the part of the town is called Hölle, translated to hell. So we have been to hell and back again. And we had some cloudy weather. We had some great fun being out there. Remember our motto, being lifestyle photographers. we are not photographing lifestyle, we are lifestyle photographers. So that's that one term we coin. And we had a lot of fun, and we brought back some good images, and this time we want to share them with you in Luminar Neo. And a lot of our images seem quite, at least mine, quite highly saturated. And a lot of people say, well, that's a lot of Photoshop in it, and actually it's not. First of all, we are using Luminar Neo, and okay, that's just a pun on the side, but we're doing mostly only curves. So, and to make it a bit better point and to prove our case, we are going to show you some of our photos from our field trip and show what they have been before and what they have been afterwards. I'm going to share my screen. So, that's good. That's actually the first one I wanted to show. This computer is not so fast, and there's some super sharp. I've run some super sharp over this image because it's not entirely sharp, and you will see it quite immediately in the before. I shot it with my 600mm long Tamron lens, and I have been quite slow in 125, but don't despair. I never want to get rid of a photo that it's quite good. So now we are here on 100% zoom, and now we can actually see the focus, of course, is not entirely on the eye, and the bird was moving, which is then with 1/125 of a second. Of course, it's not sharp. Nevertheless, I think the composition is quite nice. So there's some stony beach and there's some shallow water, and this is not rain; it's just the waves and the ground in the water. And so I move it into the center. Of course, I don't have to do I don't have to do much of a denoise because of ISO 200. But on the other hand, that's why it's a little bit blurry, and you can see the blur quite good if I go here on the eye and show you the original one. So that's the original one. So you can see around the eye, it's quite blurry, not sharp. The feathers, of course, then the color itself is not, I haven't done much, as you can see, because if I pop it here a little bit, but not much. So mostly it was more about how much can I get out of this image with sharpening it. And actually, I think it's acceptable. It's not over sharp, because when you do sharpness, so I only use the AI sharpener here in the edit tools. And I want to leave this one open, this view, because unfortunately it shows only the camera data here in catalog. Dear Luminar Neo software developers, if you're watching, please, pretty please, can we have this view also in the edit view? That would be quite great, because I think there is room on top and we have to scroll down anyway, so that would be really nice. So that's what I have for this image. What do you think? I think this is and well, of course I have better ones, but that's how much I could get out of the image.
So Martin, as I stood right beside you as you took this picture, this image, I know it was quite far away, and I'm really wondering how sharp it is, because you are you worked with your 600mm, and it was just one. What was the exposure time? It's hard for me to.
Exposure time is 125. 125.
Yeah, exactly.
1/25 of a second.
And considering that the birds are moving around in the water, so this really fits. Of course, as you said, it's that the eye tracker was maybe a little bit overoccupied here and overloaded to get the focus field directly on the eye, but I like it a lot. And I tried also several shots with birds, and I was not successful, by the way.
And that's
you're really
100%. So that's the actual composition.
Master of bird animal photography. I will show you something afterwards, so I'm not that advanced. So I really like it, and also the composition, the reflection in the water.
Yeah, that's what I
also
was going
the result you showed here on Luminar is quite okay, definitely.
So, and then I wanted to show this one first because of the long.
Is it waves? If you look at the reflection,
I still don't know. I don't know if this is artifacts from the image, if this is artifacts from the camera, if this is, or if it is small waves. I don't know. This looks very. It looks so regular. It might be from the image. On the other hand, here not. Yeah. It may be a trick of the matrix. I really don't know. Yeah, but that's the fascinating part.
Yeah.
So then we had another one where which is a little bit a wider shot. So, and it's even farther away. It's still, I usually now try to stick to ISO 200. It's also again 600 millimeters. It's even 1/60th of a second. And I did not have to sharpen this one. I was quite lucky with this one. So because I did not have to use the sharpener here. If we go in here, you will see it's just colors. It's just the curvature. And after I did the usually after I do curving, I do even more saturation. So it's only most of the time it's people ask us, hey, can you do more videos about Luminar? And I'd like to, but I don't know what. Let me know in the comments because I only use 2 settings, and that's develop with the curvature and maybe structure. And the magical tweak is enhance, and then I tweak the photo with color saturation to my liking.
Yeah, so at the end, it's not too much trickery, and that's what it's all about. I think we are just using the basic tools here. And
but I can assure you,
this color combination is amazing.
Yeah. I just trying to bring out this red towards this green bluish and the other green and yellow from the bushes, and I was lucky. I did not have to do any sharpening, so so I'm quite happy with this one. And also the last one that I want to show is this one. There's another bird over here, another seagull over here. And again, so this is the edited result, and this is the original. So it's not, in my opinion, at least in my opinion, it's not that far off. It's far off in terms of saturation and in color grades, but not besides that. So there's no noise. Again, 200, wider angle, 375 on my 150 to 600. And also a 1/60th of a second, so that's not too bad. It's also quite sharp in comparison. Well, everything far away, of course. And the only trick that I really did here was I wanted to get rid of the birds in the lower section of my image on the lower left. There are 2 seagulls there. They are disturbing the composition of the image, so I removed them. And since there's just clouds in the background, it's really not hard to remove them either. So, and then cranked up a little bit again towards the yellow and the.
By the way, I like the clouds in the center. It looks like the head of a horse.
Yeah, actually, it really looks like the horse head gas nebula somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I can assure you it's on Earth. So that's the third one, and there's nothing else to say about that. I use the preset. I don't know. We can go here into edit. See, Luminar Neo. There's lots of room up here because we have to scroll anyway to show camera data. And we go if we go here to edits. Okay, I put on preset. Actually, I did some noise. I don't know if I did it with the preset or else. No, I must have done it on my own. And you actually can go from bottom to top and watch each step gradually. I think up to here, that's the preset. So it did some enhanced trickery up front. It did some color stuff for this. It did some structure and landscape. I think it was pretty useless. It just did the golden hour filter. So I think that is reasonable trickery. And I, for myself, then
Excellent.
did
It
another develop.
worked quite well. So
I think
you're not cheating. You're just enhancing the colors a little bit and
Yes.
changing the curve, and that's
Yeah.
not too
So
much.
we don't do photo compositions. We are not digital artists. We are not. I don't know the profession terms for these guys. So we are photographers. We are hobby photographers, and that's what came out of this one. Yeah, there were several others. They are quite colorful. For this one, I tried to catch the sun, the rising sun here in the puddle. Over here, with the mouse. And then we can see in only in those two photos, we had sun coming up for 5 minutes. So there were a lot of reflections. I don't know why they didn't. Yeah. So you see here, there's sun came up, and if sun would have stayed, maybe we would have gotten some good images of birds again, but it was gone after 5 to 10 minutes anyway, and we were left. So those are one of the last shots. And you can see it again, sunlight, and it's also 600. That actually is quite sharp. It's quite noisy, but it's actually sharp. So we would have had more fun if sun would have gone up. But that's from my side. And in that sense, I turn it over to Norbert.
Then thank you, Martin. So then I will take over. I will play the same game as you did. So I just picked out by chance randomly one of the pictures I did with the seagulls. And basically the setting. Okay, why is there no data available?
Because you are in the edit mode. It's only available, as I said, in the catalog mode.
Yeah, exactly. Here we are.
You can open it. You can open it and stay in catalog. Yeah, like that.
Thank you much. So I did it here with my 100 to 300 telezoom. That's the biggest one I have. And ISO 200 with 1/400th of a second. And my camera has animal tracking. It should work normally quite well, but I'm not so much used to that, so I still need some training. But this one, I think I tried to capture the two seagulls passing by. For me, that's a little bit too, it's too dark. You don't see the contrast quite good because the seagulls are normally more white, and the sky, as far as I remember, was not that dark. It was
you're right.
Half an hour after sunrise. So what I'm trying to do now, so I'm really doing this by chance now. I'm just doing what I would do when I would improve this picture. It's automatic. You see, it's getting
that worked good.
More contrast. And if you zoom in, so it's definitely too blurry.
But you are already on 163%.
6%, yeah.
I only do it up to 100 because you get crazy in your mind if you overdo it.
Yeah, but from distance it looks not that bad, and if you just play around a little bit with the curve.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like it.
So this is what I'm doing normally when I'm not happy with the raw image. Not much more, maybe something here, yeah, contrast. It's very seldom. So I'm normally using
Same as I, yes.
the curve. And then another one. I'm picking out something. You see this one? You know this photographer, by the way? Yeah, so let's give it a try with this one, by the way. So that was during the period of time, as you said, when we had the chance to see the sun coming out. And what I wanted to do here is to, focus on the reflections and the sunbeams coming down. These are 1/100th of a second, and that was my sigma.
Use the wide angle.
The wide angle, right? I liked that a lot because normally you don't need much light here, and my camera is very sensitive when it comes to low light conditions. And also here, I want to give it a try. Same procedure. Yeah. So it looks now more like, I don't want to say like painted, but as you did it with watercolors a little bit. But it's still blurry. But that's, I think, related to the sensor of my camera. And what I like to do, as I did before, somehow here to play with the curve. So to bring out a little bit more the structure of the clouds and the light coming down.
Interesting. Okay, you go that far. Okay.
I'm just moving a little bit too darker. Not to overpace it, because if you do it like that, it doesn't look natural anymore. But just giving it a little. So something like that. And maybe with the shadows from time to time. But I think this pays off quite good, and it captures the situation, the atmosphere we had there.
Yes.
And it was quite cold. We had hot tea and coffee with us, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. It was already cold, yeah.
In one of our previous videos during summertime, we brought some beer with us, but that season is gone.
Unfortunately,
so summer is really gone. So within 1 or 2 weeks, season changed completely here. So we have brown leaves, we have wind, we have rain. But nevertheless, it's fun going out with your friends and making nice pictures, having a good time together, exchanging some stories, what's happening during the whole week in the bread and butter job. And if we have results then like that, so it makes me quite happy. And also, one thing I wanted to show you. I really have to claim when it comes to Luminar Neo. So my camera has the capability to make HDR shots inside. And I just need to find typical Murphy. Here it is. You see, it's a bigger one. It has 132 Mbit,
Ah, funny.
That's
Okay.
a ready HDR shot that has been based on 7 shots, and my camera
Mm-hmm.
is sticking them together. And every time I want to um, use it at Luminar, so I'm opening the picture. Then after a few seconds, you cannot see the complete picture anymore. You just have this window and done. I have no idea why this is happening. It's
Ah,
not happening with
okay.
it's not happening with any other one. This
Yes.
is the one with 34 MB, no
Mm-hmm.
problem at all. The big one, 132, done.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone that is more experienced with Luminar Neo, or even some guy working with Luminar Neo is having a look on that, I really would like to have an explanation, because that's really boring from time to time. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
have a very nice composition and you want to add a little bit, do some small improvements, you can't do that because that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then my idea is, by the way, in one of our next videos, we set the focus a little bit more on these things, how to work with compositions, bringing them to HDR format and something like that. But I need to think about that. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
that well trained as you are in Luminar Neo. So a lot of time, a lot of space to improve here as well. But as said, we are hobby photographers. Photographers, we are not that professional guys. Not even then on the yeah uh, working after on the pictures and so on. But at all, it's a lot of fun, and that's my
Yep,
thing.
definitely. That's the most important part. To underline it again, uh, being a lifestyle photographer is not photographing lifestyle, it's being in the lifestyle of a photographer. If taking your or having your camera always, or most of the time with you, and seeing everything with the second look. And yeah, that's what we are trying to do. That was fascinates us, and I think that was my closing sentence for this video.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And yeah, guys, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for sharing our videos. What would be a very big support for us as well. And if you can do some advertisement for us, please do so. Yeah, we appreciate your support. Uh, yeah, and until next time, a lot of things to come on sites, videos, and some hints and tips working with Luminar Neo.
Yes, that's from us for this video, guys. We hope you had a good time learning a little bit how we tweak our stuff with Luminar Neo. And please leave us a like on the video. Give us some constructive feedback. What do you think we should talk about? As I said, the tweaks that I use with Luminar Neo is limited, but just ask and we'll see what we can do. And subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and molest your family with these wonderful videos and tell them they're two crazy guys from Austria doing cool videos for photography and trying to bring out the word that it's for anybody, for everybody. Take a camera, take your mobile phone, get out and take some pictures. Bye. See you soon.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.